Hey, what's going on? Barnaby here. Another HelloLife moment coming to you from the vegetable section because we all know we need to have vegetables in our diet. But let's say you want to become a vegetarian. What is being a vegetarian? Simple question, not so fast. Let's talk to Jessica Butcher, registered dietitian. So all different levels of being a vegetarian, huh?
There definitely are. You're right. You can start out like vegetarians are following a plant-based diet, so they're not eating animal products. But there are certainly all different levels because some vegetarians still eat milk products, dairy, eggs, and some eat fish. So if we're talking about a vegetarian that eats some milk products, we could just they call themselves a lacto-vegetarian. If they eat eggs, an ovo-vegetarian. If they eat both, lacto-ovo-vegetarians. There's very many different levels.
Never heard of those. How about a pesca-vegetarian?
Pescatarians are people who actually eat just fish, so they don't have any dairy, no eggs. They just have the fish instead of having, cows, pigs, chickens.
Or they've really got to worry about the mercury content and the heavy metals in the fish if that's all they eat.
Well, they would certainly need to keep an eye on just some, there's protein in so many other foods, so they could easily get their protein met from other ways. So it doesn't mean they're having fish at every single meal, but certainly they would want to watch out for those heavier fat fish because that is where the mercury content is found.
Now, what about a fruitarian? What's that?
Fruitarians are people that try to focus their entire diet on fruit. And there's a lot of vegetables like tomatoes and bell peppers that we consider vegetables, but truly by definition they are fruit too, so they try to stick with only those fruits in their diet. So it's a little bit more extreme and maybe not one that we see as often.
Where are we getting the protein? Do we need protein?
The protein is found in so many different areas for vegetarians. We have it in our nuts, seeds, beans, legumes, so many different areas, and we're definitely going to talk about that more in upcoming segments. The most extreme level of vegetarian would be your vegans, and they're not going to be getting any animal products anywhere near them. I mean, they won't even, no leather, no fur, no gelatin, because that's made from the bones of animals. And there's so many different things you want to watch out for, but they're going to be reading the ingredient statements to make sure that there's no animal products at all.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I was going to go down the vegetarian road, I would become a flexitarian because that just suits my lifestyle a little better. The little flex? Explain that one to us.
A flexitarian is kind of a newer term out there, and it's a lot of fun. There was recently a book that came out called the Flexitarian Diet, and it's maybe people that, every once in a while they will have some meat, although they do consider themselves a vegetarian. One person's definition of that is they only eat meat after 6 p.m. So that works for them, and another maybe just on holidays. So it's kind of just whatever works for you, just trying to have a little bit less meat in your diet, to try to be a little bit healthier.
Huh, good advice right there, Jessica. Thanks so much. And who knew there was so much to know about being a vegetarian? Just another great HelloLife moment. We are matching your commitment to a healthy lifestyle every way we can, so definitely check back as often as you can for some good information.